the Asian Development Bank through MBI with the support of the District Fund from it today, and also issue to all of our sponsors, namely the PPCD Bank, DK Bank, Bank, and Cambodia Post Bank of Cambodia. And also the banks, Cambodian, the Associations of Banking, the Cambodian Associations of Finance and Technology, and the Cambodian Microfinance Association. There we go. Now, I was up here on the stage, and Anthony said that it's quite a big title now for me to have as the Cambodian Fintech lady, right? So it is actually a very big responsibility for me, because for somebody who can hardly manage Microsoft Office and have the title of the Fintech lady, it's really something. But at least I dress the part, right? So thank you again for all of you for being here. I'm very glad to see the room packed. There are actually more participants who want to join. Unfortunately, the room is small. Hopefully next time we can make it a bigger event. So, why FinTech Day? I thought that, Singapore has FinTech Festival, Malaysia has Malaysia FinTech Week, Thailand has Bangkok FinTech Week. Why not Cambodia FinTech Day, right? So something about all. But I think in reality there is something else about the reason why we want to organize these FinTech Days. Because through our surveys, we realize that when we talk about FinTechs, there is little awareness about it in the Cambodian setting, and it's even worse, even in the financial industries. So, here we are today. Now, everyone talked about Fourth Industrial Revolution, and I'm not sure if any of you have heard, and if you haven't, please Google it, because you're going to hear a lot of it going forward. But I hope that you have heard about digital disruption, because it is coming whether you want it or not. Now, digital disruption is going to be good or bad. It all depends on how we will manage it. Now, you see, within the last decades, we have seen much more changes in the way we conduct businesses in our day-to-day life. I had my first mobile phone when I was already in universities. Now, fixed line phone was what I was used to, and I saved all my money to buy a CD, but I didn't have enough money to buy the CD player, so I had to borrow a friend, and then we sort of exchanged that. But today, kids as young as a 5-year-old have access to internet, iPads. My 10-year-old son is watching his favorite movies on Netflix, a company that is incorporated in the US. But the payment that I make every month is actually made to a company based in the Netherlands. He listens to his music on Spotify, which is a company based in the UK. So the world is very connected to the point where e-commerce, for instance, has changed the way WTO has seen the global trade architecture. They're thinking of how they can redesign their policies to adapt to changes in this digital world. So, what has made it possible? It's all about data. It's about information. Now, what the world has been harnessing in the past decade alone in terms of data is much more than the world has been gathering in the last few centuries combined. The amount of data that we have today is phenomenal. It's going to be good, but it could also be very dangerous. And then again, depend on how we will manage it. Now, I am here to bring to Cambodia financial sector. Financial inclusion is the overwhelming answer, and then efficiency and compliance is actually very small. People don't think fintech could bring efficiencies and compliance that much. History of Post and Telecommunications to also better understand what we can do to help you. What is the major drawback here in Cambodia? Overwhelming answer is disruption to traditional banking. I'm not sure that the bankers actually realize that. We did a survey a few months back on the number of banks who has actually worked with a fintech to do proof of concept. Very few actually have worked with any fintechs because I don't think they understand what's at stake here. So I hope that the bankers who are here can better appreciate the implications of fintech for the banking industry. I'm not saying that we're not going to have banks in the future, but it's going to disrupt the way you're going to do business. AML safety, we've got our Secretary General for the FIU here, and I think she'll be happy to see that most of you also think that this could be one of the major drawbacks, and hopefully we can address this together. Third question. What is the most challenging factor for fintech development in Cambodia? Limited regulatory framework is, the overwhelming is low awareness and understanding, and therefore today's event. We want to raise more awareness and understanding about fintech and the opportunity of fintech as well, the opportunities and risk. Limited regulatory support, that's very good to know. I hope that you will let us know more what we can do to support you. Insufficient investment capital is also quite, so that's a very interesting answer for us as policymakers to take back. Next question. From your view, what is the level of awareness of fintech in Cambodia? B, very low. Again, let's just confirm the reason why we want to organize this event today. Next question. What would be the most appropriate delivery channel to promote fintech's awareness in Cambodia? A is digital channel, like social networks, schools, and on-site visit to target groups. So again, we promote fintech's awareness through fintech platform, or tech platform. So next question. In your view, who should play the leading role in fintech promotion? Government? 46% of you think it should be the government, the regulator, and policymakers. 30% of you think it should be the private sector. And then D will be customer users. All right. 6. In your view, who should play? Okay, right. Do you agree with this? I mean, it's your answers anyway, but I just find it interesting that you think the government should play more role than the private sector, right? I would think that the private sector should play more role, and our role is not to promote but support whatever comes from the private sector. But again, it's interesting to see that. Next question. In your opinion, what would be the conducive policy framework to support fintech? So 60% of you think the promotion of link between fintech and financial industry. That is very interesting because we think it is important too. The problem is our financial industry, and no offense to the financial industries here, comfort us in a way that we did a good thing to do this event. Level, 58.8% of you think so. Nobody thinks that it's not necessary. So yes, we are doing this, but we can't do this without your support. And I think the role of the associations here will be very important in raising
more sort of awareness on fintechs and the importance of fintechs.